corridors of power can be a dangerous place, and in light of recent events for the President of the United States, it can be downright deadly. Well, Assassins is a brand new show being staged by the Ipswich Musical Theatre Company. Takes a look behind the scenes of 4 successful presidents of the United States and 5 would-be assassins. Assassins is a multiple Tony Award-winning musical combining the witty lyrics and music of acclaimed composer Stephen Sondheim alongside the culture of celebrity and the violent means some will use to obtain it. Assassins shows audiences what it is like to turn a rational person into a killer of a president, all in the name of the American dream. Bringing this show to the stage is director Rob Shearer, who certainly faced some challenges in the rehearsal room.
Assassins as a piece, it's already a Sondheim, so Sondheim is notorious for being one of the more difficult works to do. Assassins, on top of that, it was one of his darker comedies. You end up having to try to find the moments where people are going to laugh and at the same time question why they're laughing. Also, given the current political climate, it's trying to get those moments of humour that are topical now. But also there's pathos in there, that the idea that any person in America can grow up to be whatever they wish to be, whether that be the president or the person that rids America of that president.
So you said, especially with the climate that we've got at the moment, it could be a very good possibility.
Well, it's interesting. The more you do this show, the more you actually work out that a lot of presidential assassinations don't actually come out of people in general being unhappy with a president. It usually comes out of an individual with a very, very, very strong drive or belief.
Musical Assassins, which presidents are featured?
All the ones that were assassinated and also the ones that were nearly assassinated. However, none of the presidents actually appear in the show. It's the assassins themselves and it's their stories. Sondheim wrote quite nicely in his little précis for the show. It's not so much a show of trying to empathise with the people, but more work out what was going through their mind and then make your own judgment.
You've got 2 of the most famous, I guess, in Lee Harvey Oswald and John Wilkes Booth. Hard characters to find, I would imagine. Very
hard characters, and I actually lucked in excellent actors. They have a scene together called The Book Depository, and one thing about this show is it's non-linear, so a lot of it takes place in what is effectively purgatory. So there's this beautiful moment where you do have John Wilkes Booth convincing Lee Harvey Oswald to shoot JFK, and that moment is the big, it's not the finale, but it's the big climax of the show.
Well, it's a tall order to follow Wicked for the company last year, but I'm sure you're going to do it with Assassin. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Cheers.
Assassins lays bare the lives of 9 individuals who assassinated or tried to assassinate a president of the United States, from John Wilkes Booth to Lee Harvey Oswald. The music is as sweeping as the storyline, creating a great opportunity to work on a Sondheim piece for musical director Matt Semple. Matt, what's it like to work on the music of Sondheim?
Oh, it's an absolute honour. To work on music composed by such a genius is an incredible opportunity, particularly because the music goes over such a wide range of American cultural song. We've got the folk song, there's the cakewalks, there's this fantastic patina of American culture across the show.
And it even goes up into the era of the 70s too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. We've got a love song in there, like any good musical.
Mate, with this too, Sondheim is always a difficult show to sing. Was it hard finding singers to be able to, treat the work with, pride?
From my perspective, it's more about the music lifting the acting rather than the music being a focus of it. Sondheim writes for actors who can sing, so I try to reflect that in the characters and in the musical choices that I've been making throughout the process.
And how long have you been working on this project?
About a month or so.
Yeah.
It's been...
Which is not a long time, is it?
No, but we've done a fantastic job in that time.
You excited to see the opening night finally get here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've got a fantastic cast and I'm so excited to see what they do.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing what you do as well. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
They're coming! They'll be here in a minute!
I need your help, Dave.
I've got a boss. If we can get across the river.
Not with those. I need to write this and I can't hold a pen.
Johnny, they found us. We've got to get out of here.
Well, don't be the guilty one. Make sure you get your tickets to Assassins. It's playing the 17th to the 26th of February right here in the Ipswich Old Courthouse in the CBD. Get your tickets now, ipswichmusicaltheatrecompany.com.au. Next case, please.